Let's see our first timeout.
Timeout?
Because both these players against Steffi Black and Chanel, both these players are extremely patient. I reckon we're gonna at least get one timeout, the first one of EWC.
We'll be looking out for the timeout for sure.
Cool.
You know, both defensive players, but you know, 4 great players going into this. It's very, very difficult to course back.
Guys, the countdown has begun. Group G, very diverse.
First one of
It has
EWC.
Saudi Arabia, the next
We'll be looking
Korea,
out for
Japan, and EU. Let's go over to the stage for Group G here. Esports World Cup for Tekken.
Neler olacak?
Let's go.
Neler? Görelim. Bakalım.
We are back. Yes, it's time for another stellar group of champions to lock horns here at the Esports World Cup. And my goodness, what an affair it's been already here to open the day with those crazy, crazy matches early on.
Yeah, I mean, CBM moving through, that was beautiful to watch. Bilal kind of expected in many ways to get through it, but we still got a great showing. But as you heard it from all of our desks, we have to move on to Group G. And this one holds, I think, a very special place in everybody's hearts here in Riyadh. You got Raif that's going to be playing later on today, and Double, of course, Raif playing for Team Falcons.
The lone wolf here out representing Saudi Arabia. Let's hear it for Raif in the audience. Raif. Hey, they know who they're here to cheer for. Raif here. Yeah, of course, you know, we have Steffi Black all the way from Germany, we have Chanel from South Korea, and Double from Japan. A very, very mixed bag of top talent here in the group. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Let's get it underway very soon. These guys are getting ready. Let's have a little look at them. Oh my goodness me, yes. Steffi Black, of course, with the specs. And man, let's get this one underway, guys. Let's throw it to casters to call the action. Take it away, boys.
Haydi bakalım. Aleykümselam, hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Ne haber, ne var ne yok? Uzun zaman oldu görüşmeyeli ha.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here for Group G. I'm MYK. Joining me on the mic for this group is going to be one and only Majin Obama. How's it going on, Obama?
Man, so far so good. We've already seen some. I mean, dude, after that follow-up after the first day alone, and then we just watched that group go down the way it just did with Lohai now. I have a feeling a lot of people's brackets are already busted, but I mean, looking ahead to this group, what do you say? I think Spag already covered it, the D word, diversity, right? Yeah. This is, I mean, different competitors from different countries, very different character roster selection that we have here as well. But also, 3 of the 4 members of our group were here last year.
Yeah, shows the consistency, how strong they've been, especially coming from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8 now. But yeah, going into the match already, Chanel with the Elisa, Steffi Black with the Shaheen.
Yeah, it's something that you're going to be curious about, especially paying attention to how Steffi Black navigates chainsaw pressure. It's going to come up. You know what's going to happen. How is he able to navigate that minefield of so much chip damage, and then just sometimes it's still her turn. You're blocking, you're guessing correctly, you're still losing.
Yeah, and like the analyst said, she's so hard to hit. Her sidestep, her backdash, her tiny hit, her pots too. Just so hard to pinpoint her down. But all right, Steffi Black, slight lead here in this round already.
He's done a good bit of chip damage himself too, leveraging a lot of heat engagers in neutral.
Oh, good punish there on the 4-2-1. Cashes out with the heat smash, takes the plus frames into a mid to close it out.
And so far to open,
Steffi Black çok iyi oynuyor ya. Dur ben kendimi ortaya mı alsam onu böyle? Hani öbürlerini de yapayım.
There we go, first hop kick.
Bir kamerayı şöyle mi koysam acaba?
And cashes out with the burst as well. More wall carries and to
olmaz ya, Chanel'i görmeyelim.
+6 even after you block that.
And now we got a problem. Chainsaw time. Wall jump
put
attack.
It away. But yeah, the wall jump switches the scenario, and Chanel takes himself out of the chainsaw mode, but finds a 3-2 heat dash.
Just lay some strand.
Down back 2-1 engage. This is an opportunity for Steffi, but gets
power
caught
crush.
by the power crush there, just trying to step.
But that, I like that defensive play from Steffi Black too. He already put out on the table for Chanel. It depends on where you get me in chainsaw stance too. I'm willing to leverage every option on the table.
Yeah, if you give me a little bit of wiggle room, I'm trying to get out of there, but we're gonna have to hold this. He's chainsaw engaged, very scary.
Adding up, racking up that damage, chip damage, hits, doesn't matter. And then she just swings her head around.
Yeah, it's a good mid right there. Wow, Seffi's just trying to
Tamam anne benim kafamı kapat, bir de bana bir varsa meyve suyu versene.
anything right now.
Good low guard, but still, this is the problem. You still end up in this zone.
Anne bir meyve suyu versene.
So much pressure. The lows are adding up. Burst as well. One more hit for Chanel, and the mid's gonna take it.
Güzel denen de
Love the
benim.
play at the end there too. Just that's the situation that we talked a lot about yesterday. Is sometimes with this game where you get health, HP is cash. You know what I mean? So when you tag him with that low, and you know he's gonna try to press something to try to stop what's gonna come after. Especially with the fear of her power crushes in that mid range like that, right? You can anticipate a press there. Hey, I'm just gonna leverage my HP, close out the game, right? Put myself in position.
Totally worth it, especially right there too. Even though he burst, no longer you could take a round with it. It does put you in an advantageous situation, especially when it lands on hit, forces the opponent in crouch, limits their.
Çaba gösterin, yeşil ekran.
Here we go, game number 2.
Aha.
No more
Orada
stage
bak.
hazards for this one. Let's see
Yeşil
if they can
ekran.
turn this around.
Orada. Ha. Salut frère, ça va?
Good play in the opening round of the wall. Overall.
Non, c'est moi, je pas mis, c'est moi, je pas mis.
All right, puts the chainsaws away. Nice jab,
Ça va?
floating her out of the
Rien.
right 3. Wow. Oh no, missed the full crouch down forward 2. Got crouch jab instead.
Ah, c'est tellement chaud le tournoi.
All right, now we got wall positioning, but Chanel fights out of it with the down 3. Great low parry there. Should be able to reach this wall. Oh no, the first missed.
Super unfortunate now. Wait for it. Here
Ça
we
va,
go.
merci, je travaille pas aujourd'hui, mais
Okay,
j'ai le temps de
guard from
regarder le stream.
Turns the favor, but nice step from Chanel and finds a wall splat with that back 2-4.
Il est coupé l'écran du
Nice when your
stream.
character has, great mobility
Comment ça?
in every
Ah
direction,
putain, oui.
you know?
And a tiny hurt box.
Comment ça arrivé ça, putain? J'ai même pas fait attention, désolé.
I really like this option from Chanel. After the counter at 4, goes for the back 4-4 into boot. So he gets Oki off for mix-up there. Mix-up
The
Oki.
jab strings, break on the grab, Seppi in rage, activates,
With punish.
and Chanel very quickly on set point here in Group G.
Comfortable Seth. He's going to have to find some answers. Swinging with the down 4-2. No go, though. +2 after that stance 1+2 there. Ooh, out of the air. That wasn't too bad, but gets the mid from dual boot. -10, gets the punish. Wow, the wall
Ouais,
standing too
dommage,
out of
ça me fait
nowhere.
triste. Je regardais, il est trop stressé.
Big launch for this wall.
Après, quand même, il est
With a chance here.
il est touché 5000, hein. Ça va.
You just raw activate.
Mieux que rien.
Ooh, yeah, and that's one of the RPS in the game, right? So Smash always beats armor. So that was a great choice there to blow up that armor decision with the heat burst. The neutral game right now. Chanel just poking away, puts him in crouch, goes for the slide.
Après, il y a un moment que j'ai pas compris. Pourquoi il a pas activé les hits? Il est resté tellement défensif et il a pas activé les hits. Et après, il a donné le match.
Up to engage, and she goes into chainsaw mode off the engager. And right there, beautiful whip punish with the forward 2-1, and that could
Oui, c'est
be
dommage
the
parce qu'il
right
peut
combo.
gagner ce tournoi, hein, c'est sûr.
Chanel 2-0 over Seppi Black. Seppi's still going to have a chance, but it's going to happen bottom side, and we'll see who he's going up against next.
That was very comfortable for Chanel.
Lan adamın benim 35-36 yaşında adamı nasıl oynuyor?
Every time like he had like wall positioning or anything, Chanel immediately
Ouais.
fell off the wall beautifully.
Parce qu'en fait, si bien il a vu qu'il fait pas, après à la fin qu'il ait fait, il est STP.
Especially as the match went on, where Seppi became more and more swing heavy.
Yeah, especially that last round there.
Chanel was always just ready to just leverage his mobility. I'm just gonna back up, wait for the eventual whiff, get big reward from it, and then, I mean, the heat activations and the counterplay on that as well. Felt like overall, Chanel was the one that got the most out of it that whole set.
Yeah, I really like that up 2 usage that Chanel used at the end there. Long range chainsaw move, goes into an engager as well. But yeah, like every time Chanel had Seppi up
Dommage,
against the wall,
dommage.
yeah,
Prochaine
like
fois,
right there,
j'espère
up
qu'il
two
va faire
with
mieux.
punish, with the heat dash, you make it a launcher.
Banging on backdash.
Yeah, clean play from Seppi here. I mean, not Seppi, Chanel, excuse me. Good try to Seppi though, not out of it yet. Gonna be going into the lower bracket. We're still gonna wait to see who's gonna be going there with him.
I make that same face on that play too. I make that same face.
One and done again.
But I think also with the way that Chanel played this set too, this has to be kind of confidence inspiring if you're out there watching and kind of looking to see how he does in this event. Spack was talking about it before we cut to the match. We haven't really seen him traveling as much in the recent months. We saw him, of course, at the big win at Battle Arena Melbourne, but when they haven't traveled going into a big event like that, there's always a kind of question mark like that, but he's firing on all cylinders. Sometimes maybe you just need to rest up.
Yeah, no, honestly, sometimes taking a break is a great thing for your mental. Also, it gives you a little reset as well. We're going to take a look at the player lounge as well. This is super cool. This is where they get to warm up, get their snacks, get their last minute practice in. These guys already know who they're playing up against, so they're doing their Batman tech, right?
Stop that pressure. I got one too.
They're like, we're on camera.
On the side of our slide. Oh my god.
Me himself qualified low high as well.
No, he didn't get him this time. He did! No fucking way! No fucking way!
Our Sun's got a whole team in the
Comment ils ont tapé, ouais.
So what are we gonna do?
It was like a pig crew on
Arrête
the
le star
stick,
acteur.
man.
Range a participé pour le tournoi de Cayenne?
Had a team doing the stick maintenance as well, but yeah, Riot.
Oh, cool. So you guys at home are gonna get to see something that's become, I think, pretty ceremonial for this event, right? The key
MDR,
cross
je dois
ceremony for
aller
round
chercher au ban. Qui?
And there it is, placing the key right there to the
La poste là-bas, il va dans ce moment.
How do you feel
Oh là là,
about this?
c'est
I
chaud.
feel like I don't like the FGC around hydraulic presses or anything like
It's
that.
scary,
It's
right?
kind of machinery.
C'est mon groupe, ça monte ici. Premier match contre Boy, ça.
You're supposed to have goggles and a hard hat
Attends.
when you do this kind of stuff.
Bah,
Just humping the grill.
Right, that's a lot of metal.
moi, je voulais regarder quoi.
Wow. But yeah, CVM qualifying out of the last group there. Both their keys destroyed, low high. Unfortunately, not going to be continuing. But coming up next, we have the next upper bracket match. To go into that qualifying match, it's going to be Riot from Saudi Arabia versus Japan's
Batosei, évidemment.
Did you look at the arena on the way in here?
Batosei.
Man, I know everybody out there watching. I know
Pourquoi
you
je
got
commence ici? Moi, je dois
Riot
commencer dans
on
mon
the
cas.
mind, and you're about to see what kind of just intensity and just focus that he brings to a set like this against doubles Law. The speed that he plays Law, right? Speed star, but Riot, he's had a pretty impressive year so far. Really, really smooth transition going from Tekken 7 into Tekken 8, and I mean, just the way he kind of inherits this like Saudi Arabian Jin playstyle really goes up in your grill. He's always willing to
It's over! You're gonna do it!
He definitely is trying to fish for them a lot.
Neymar il joue Tekken,
I'm
dommage.
looking for him to try to poke
Bruh.
double down and
Ouais,
really
premier
just
secteur,
try to
ouais.
take advantage of
J'ai l'anniversaire de mon père
Yeah.
et mes
That's
deux
one thing
neveux
I
en même
really
temps.
like
Oh là
about
là.
Riot's
Et joyeux
team,
anniversaire à
right?
ton
Like,
père.
Very
Les
simple,
10.
but very clean tournament tools as well. Just using the only the necessary moves like 2-1, back 2-1, couple of low pokes here and there, and whip punishment and block punishment. Just super fundamental Tekken. Whereas double, like Obama was saying, super fast play.
aggro, very aggro.
It's just like, I remember double in Tekken 7 just was a wild standing for beast, and he would even do like sidestep 3+4 whip punishments in that game, and he's always been known to play
But
really,
I
really
but I
fast.
feel like watching double in this game, it's not even like he's doing anything like crazy. He's really just, I mean, with the way Dragon Charge works and the core kit that he has.
Oh my gosh, we've seen this before.
It doesn't really seem like anything.
Nice, there's that
Nice.
side step.
The down forward two! Keep it simple! And Case can drop the combo!
Oh my gosh, we've seen this before.
+5 G-Clef type of move is
I thought we would never see it
Are
again.
you kidding me?
He loses the
He
round.
loses the game!
Oh
He lost
my
the whole
God.
game because of that drop combo!
Look, that was 'cause of one combo.
Oh my God, yeah.
Junkyard
And
wall combo.
Ah, ils ont
And
trop bien fait
it's
ces photos.
like, it's that. Also,
Yeah.
all the heat dashes, they work really well as launchers.
Il doit faire ce photo à
game
profil,
plan.
je te
But
jure.
then the big thing too is
Pas bien.
the slide. The slide and the way that opens up for everything else to work.
Slide is so cheap in this game. It's because you could only flow punish it, and the majority of that punishment damage is Gray Life. So it's like, you can kind of risk slide sometimes, a little bit more than like previously. Here we go, Ryan locking in with the G. He's on the champion! Is underway. Saudi Arabia.
Can you hear
Bien,
that?
bien au programme.
Yeah, that's I can hear it. All right, so stage hazards in play as well here.
Ah, Başlamış
Exposed
maçımız.
wall right there in the back, but Brown Star counter hit forward 4.
The Swiss Army knife of neutral two. Just, man, when it hits that far, you just control the mid-range like that.
Yeah, this is the style I'm talking about. Just 2-1, 2-1, 2-1.
2-1-4, 2-1 delay 4.
Couple of low pokes here and there. I love this style from Riot with Jin. Back 2-1 to close it out.
It's just like, it's very pretty. You got a minimalistic approach so far. Down 2, utilizing that scourge, that tracking low.
He did that slide so fast, and there it is, the parry. Making that safe down forward 2, jab punishable. But wow, what a call out. That was a brilliant call out. He saw double was tempting to slide, and then he's like, nope, get out of here with that.
Activation as well. Down 4, gonna take the rage drive at the wall here. Dive kick. And double is also fishing for some reversal opportunities, but Ripe is one step ahead each time.
Well, the defense from Riot right there, but gets tagged by the forward 3-1. All tied up here. Ooh, fishing for the counter hit.
On nunchucks, breaking the grab here.
Well, he was actually stepping the right way, but stepped a little early and just held the wall, got clipped.
And now just getting poked down, just like we were saying.
This is what I'm talking about, the 2-1, back 2-1, couple of low pokes.
Activate, mid.
So good. I love this style from Riot.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's like how do you get around this? It's just like so compact.
A forward 3 that time from double.
And the top kick callouts, 2 out of 2 so far.
He's been very good about denying double any kind of momentum.
Anytime like double's threatening with that full crash slide mix up, it's like there's a hot kick there for him. Oh, but clean dragon hammer at the wall. Peels him off the side because he saw the sidewall coming into play. That was smart stuff there. Counter hit, side step 3, but doesn't get to confirm. Goes for pressure instead of 4-3 heat dash into the low.
Double, let's go.
Final round, first game.
With an answer here so far. There we go. Uppercut in mid-range like this. Jabbing to get the maximum amount of carry like that. To the wall.
Heat activate as well. Side step mixies. Now the full crouch slide as well. Slide again. Double up. Oh my goodness.
Gerçek vurdu.
It hits him with the heat smash as he's trying to get up.
It took him 5 rounds to even get an opportunity to where he could run slide mix-ups like that. Saved it for the very end and got him like, what, 60% of damage in the last round?
Yeah, that was super good. Especially because Riot was so good at like sniping him out with those hop kicks, but just kind of froze up there. And double definitely, I think ever since he got the dragon hammer counter hit, he's just like, oh shoot, I gotta slow it down a little bit. And that's what opened up the slide.
Allah Allah.
All right, here we go. 2-1-4 this time.
Classic.
2-1, back to the 2-1, back 2-1 gameplay.
Ball sliding again.
Oos.
Right to the Demon's Paw here. Double will just hold guard here. Eat some mids now.
Try to step after getting hit.
Allah Allah.
Didn't have the frames to do it. Gets tagged by the heat smash, and that's the round.
Similar start to the first game here.
Ooh, big 1-1-1. Engage. Nice power crush there. This is the wall combo we're talking about. High splat, DSS 3 into the 1-2-2-2. Oh, wow. Already tied up. One apiece.
And with heat on him, just goes for the low to finish.
And it's so scary, right? They're already heat activated. You're like, I'm probably expecting a heat dash mid here. Nice carry to the wall. Savage sword ender. Oh no, look at the chip!
Damage and dive kick hits.
And that's the Zen mix-up, right? You can't just stay there and block Zen 3+4 all day. It's a high. So you try to duck, and then he has the Zen 4, which is the dive kick. Oh, if he just stood up to block the mid, he could have launch punished it. He thought he was gonna block the low. Ended up whipping. Dive kick is good again.
Slide punch here. Now activate on double side. What you got?
Wow, he got the second hit on counter hit.
And heat dash to give him the wall, give him all the damage. That was the
Oh, because that meant wow, how did he get up from the down forward 4? Slightly off axis on that stomp. That was the Oki. Nice punish on the nunchuck without heat. Wow, he scouted that!
No way.
That was such a good decision to cash out with the Rage Art there because the wall was in a funny pocket space. Great scaling off of this as well. And that should be the round and the game.
Hadi bakalım.
The crowd exploding for their boy, man. Riot, the hometown hero.
And what changed that? I mean, it was really just Riot felt like he got way more aggressive with Zen mix-ups.
Yeah, especially at the wall. There were sequences we already saw like 40-50% gray life on his life bar there.
I mean, it was a mix between like the leaping side kicks, dive kick, spinning axe kick, really was leveraging a lot of the heat engagers as well to be able to try to get in position for some of those mix-ups. But Zen stance really gave him that game.
Yeah, that Zen 3+4 at the wall, causing the wall crush is so scary. And both of those options do chip damage for him without heat.
Yeah.
Wow,
Trade
trade.
for double. Challenge the dragon
Out of the
card.
air. Nice, gets the bounce, still has Tornado. Sidewall on play though. Nice, good decision, goes for the spike. Ooh, the 2-4 peeling him on the side. Goes for the spike, Wasioki, tags him to low. Oh, he tried to punish the second hit.
And double let it rip, heat dash follow up, dragon hammer.
Didn't even let him use the end of the heat timer
That
there.
was it. That was a good play.
Another one. That's the scary part about a wall back one too, especially in heat. The DSS has an auto punch parry in there, but finds a demon ball engage. Ooh, this is adding up quick.
Great punishment from Riot.
Look at it. It's all adding up.
1-4.
Nice combo there from Riot.
Yeah, they're fighting it out. This is a good set so far.
Really close set.
Crouch jab, doubles turn. Finally starting to leverage some of these other tools. The while standing for the down back 3. Riot not gonna have any of it though. Hop kick right away. Give me the wall.
Just short of
Dive
the wall, but goes for pressure.
Oh.
And fakes him out with the stanky leg. Oh no.
2-1.
Went for the resplat, wasn't able to get it though.
Wreckers on Wreckers, activate.
Oh, gets the resplat this time. This should be the round. Nice stuff to Riot on set point.
G Riot on set point against double from Japan.
Woo, counter hit nunchuck though. Double answering back.
That little chucker, eh?
Can we reach the wall?
Absolutely. While standing
Hadi
forward.
pane run ver.
Left from double, he's trying to rotate around. Maintain control.
Smash didn't get there in time. The chip is adding up. Riot just going for the chip strategy, but gets the low parry on the down jab again.
Double in trouble right here in rage. Right.
What a great use of that 4. But Win punishes the first flip kick, and he's gonna be going to the qualifying match.
Riot kazandı.
Medium line destruction goes mid with his engager.
Gün vuracağım.
I mean, even at the end you see
Ben
he's
bu
got the
Riot
push
kazanan
back up.
Riot'la var ya Mix-Up'taki turnuvada oynadım. Son rounda kaydım o
Punching
kez.
his ticket to go to the qualification match in Group G here. Double still
Aleyküm
gonna have a
selam.
shot, but he's right now down there with Seppi Black.
Yeah, well played by Riot there. It was such a close set too. Just exchanging round for round. But right there, the wall positioning was everything. And we saw how effective that Zen, even though it's like a high mid mix-up, it's like, oh, I could just scam block it. But especially with the inclusion of Chip in this game, it adds up.
You can just stand blocking and you give up all that great health on your side, just like you saw in that, especially that second game, right?
Yup. Yeah, great
Arslan
plays
kime
from both
elendi?
players here. Both counter-adjusting
Arslan
together.
Can Ding'e elendi.
Game number 1, the slides
Bir
really
de
did it
şey,
for a
Ulsan.
double here. Catching him with the heat smash on Oki as well. But yeah, this type of chip sequence, look at that. Can't just let him keep doing the high.
It's like half a health bar of chip. that was
Oops, all chip. But yeah, strong game number 2 by Riot here.
He had some really high impact clutch low parries too in some of those situations where double won the challenge. You saw that one round closure where you had the cute into the rage art, like you said, to kind of mitigate the ability for the wall to interfere with the round ender like that. But then also to close out this last game as well.
Yeah, double, trying to go for the desperation. Double flip at the end there. Riot just with punching the first hit. Very safely done. Nicely done.
That's got to feel good too, in front of a home crowd audience like that. punching your ticket to go to the qualification match here in Group G. Still phase 1. Man, when I think about the
Bakalım
phase 2
kimle oynayacak
groups,
şimdi.
Phase 2.
this is already a nutty tournament.
And we're going through all of phase 2 today. But here we go,
Daha ne olacak?
RPS strat. Oh, we got a little sniffer strat too, huh? Man, Kokoba really pioneering something here. All right, here we go, RPS, first to 2. Oh, we don't even get to see the hands? All right. Looks like Chanel got the RPS dub. Going to his preferred side over here. Yeah, this is the qualifying match
Bu
over
maç adam
here.
üstüne
The
çıkıyor.
upper bracket, Chanel versus Riot. Chanel with that super strong Alisa. Super compact too, but Riot, like we said, like super compact Jin. So it's like a battle small tech.
I think that, again, the question to me is going to come from defensive end on Riot's side. When the inevitable does happen, can he mitigate how much damage? Can he stop the bleeding as much as possible? Or at least mitigate how much
Valla benim tahminim Chanel alır ama Chanel'in de şeyle
gonna
oynadığını
come up
görmüştüm. Daniel Mado'yla onun Jin'e bayağı yenilmişti.
Yeah, the parry not
Alisa ile
as
çok iyi
effective
oynaması
against
lazım.
chainsaws because there's so many hits and multi hits during the chainsaw stance on our attacks. So we'll see. But he does have some good punishes against the character. But he's got to block those options first, like chainsaw down 2, Jin with one of the privileged characters with a 14 frame launcher.
Standing launcher. So of course, you know, you get hooked up pretty hard for that. But again, you have to make that block though.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Evet, Riot PlayStation 4 koluyla oynuyor. Her zamanki gibi.
These guys are locking in right now. One more set away to qualify. They don't want to go into that shark infested lower bracket there.
You know, it's another point too. All the players in this tournament, it feels like there aren't a lot of them that you would even talk about getting like big stage nerves or anything like that. Most of, especially these two, they're at this point well accustomed to stages like this, the level of pressure. But there's a different sense of it too for Riot. You know, fighting in front of a home crowd like this. It felt like last year when we were watching that Gamers 8 competition, when they were eventually eliminated, you could see that hurt him.
Yeah.
That hurt him, like not being able to take that further in front of the home crowd like that. You have to imagine there's a sense of pressure on his side. I have to perform. Chanel on the other side, it felt like this year, especially early on in Tekken 8, he kind of hit a groove early on.
Yeah.
And it felt like after that BAM win, especially, which is so rare for Chanel, right, to see him get a dub like that, it felt like, to me, like a weight off of his shoulders.
Hayır, şimdi bak, maske şöyle. Asya kültüründe zaten özellikle Kore'de çok ünlü bir şey maske takmak. Hani böyle nasıl söyleyeyim, kişilere özel bir şey ya, imaj yani, öyle düşün. Ama burada Riot'in niye taktığını bilmiyorum. Normalde maske takmıyor. Ama Koreli oyuncular maske takıyor.
Mostly known for the Jin, so I'm not expecting a counter switch from him. So
ama güzel bir şeydi yani, ben korona döneminde turnuvalarda vesaire oynadığımda takıyordum. O zaman gerçekten inanılmaz sıcaktı, nefes alamıyordum yani.
You can hear the crowd too, the chanting his name.
Yeah, Chanel. Dancing. It's like, yeah, let's go Riot. We're going to the beach stage.
Yok canım, zorunluluk yok ya. Hadi bakalım. Hadi lan, sen ele alma.
Round start, we're gonna engage. Friday the 13th, let's get these chainsaws out.
Oh my god, that was a whip punish. It's all adding up.
Look at the spacing on that too. Chanel was able to whip punish. With chainsaw like that.
What? Why did the 2-jab not hit? Where was our hurt box?
Oh,
Yo,
then rush on the armor attempt there with the grab. Chanel. Very, very fast start here in this first round.
Yeah, that round start 4-2-1 was crazy, but
Abi,
counter
cana
hit
bak.
down forward 1, that does so much. That's all guaranteed. Look at this sequence.
İki counter hit burada.
The mid get up kick.
And the sidestep whip punishes as well.
Bravo.
Closes out with the low. This is what we were talking about. You have to mitigate this. It's hard. You have to make some decisions and guesses, really.
All right, Riot recognizing that, going on the offensive now, but the power crush up back to get off of me. Oh, had Had a sidestep opportunity there on the down back.
Abi çok overpowered bu karakter. Alisa çok vuruyor counter'da da özellikle. Zaten oyunda en fazla chip damage alan ikinci karakter Alisa.
That made his down forward one completely whiff. Forward 4 into chainsaw now. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Chainsaw Penguin'de bu kadar güçlü müydü ya? Orada da güçlüydü ama tabii tekniğe de kaçması daha rahattı.
Super fast. That's the thing we were talking about, right? Like as soon as she goes into chainsaw, doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter if you can block correctly, all that shit adds up fast.
And I guess looking at this second game, what I would ask is Rife at this point willing to leverage some of the more harder callouts on that stance?
Yeah.
Right? Whether it be using your heat activation to blow through some attacks if you're able to guess correctly on the mid or high. Sidestep left. Sidestep left or sidestep right.
Sidestep left, even with like an up forward 2 attached behind it, so you get a little extra sidestep left.
Extra motion there. Be able to get some
Ben bu arada arkadaşlar daha önce Chanel'le oynadım.
At least stop the situation.
Yeah, get her out of the chainsaw stance. If you can at least get her to block something while she's in chainsaw, you can get her out of the stance. Wow, great jab interrupt there.
Peki yeni çıktı dönemlerde.
Jab, left Demon's Paw early here.
Nice punish. Goes into Zen 3+4 afterward too. Pushes towards the wall. Chanel chainsaws are out again. Oh boy.
What an interrupt. And
Oh my god,
active.
where's this life bar? The conversion off the get up 4 float though?
Wall 2. Not done yet. Savage sword.
Okay.
Activate. Where you going?
That's about even. Nice call out on the counter hit 4 attempt from Chanel. Both these characters have a very similar counter hit 4 homing, 13 frame high.
Yes.
So Riot with the scouted that out beautifully.
Öyle valla. Bir de işin komik tarafı ne biliyor musun? Karakter çok rahat hitte de backdash atabiliyor.
Clockwise step from Rife.
Yeah, just trying to step left around it, but up to step this homing move. Ugh.
Bak
Oh
bir
my
deniz
god,
var
my
bak.
life bar, where's it going? Help!
To the chip is even greater.
Wow, because he was off axis, that dual brute forward one didn't go into the hit throw animation.
Dash mix, and again, still leveraging the homing attack after.
Riot fighting back. Oh, he
Olur
was
abi.
healing a little bit of life with that 2-1, but not enough.
Chanel too,
Evet ona
very
göre
systematic.
ayarlama yapman gerekiyor.
I'm gonna throw as many chainsaws at you early on as possible. Then, you know, once I'm kind of got you down there like that, I have HP to play with.
Yup.
I'm just gonna go in, chip you down with lows, or do some power crushers. You know?
Yeah, that's the scary thing about Elisa, right? It's like her power crushers are really, really good
Both
with the
of
up
them,
action.
both
Yeah,
of them,
they're
actually.
both solid. And then she also has a good counter at 4 as well. You can't get too
Baksana adam
aggressive
gitti
on
bile
her.
The
atmadı.
chainsaw jabs have been so good, just space control.
Güle güle.
Twos as well,
Güle.
just using it for long range homing. Kind of mixing them up. Great interrupt with the
Güle.
down jab. Doesn't want to take the mix up after 4-4-3 with the jab follow up. That was a great interrupt, and Chanel now on set point.
Off the back one mid afterwards, and a great pouch jab of the decision as well. Step in low. Now Chanel changes the pace.
Yeah, Riot doing a lot of sidestep left ducks now, trying to scout out the up 2s. Oh, way out of range. Little tap though for the whip punish. Wow, what a hit confirm. Wall positioning.
Tony.
Nice punish there. Trying to get the wall splat with the delayed string.
Great step from Rife. Trying to get something started here. Heat activate.
Not a lot of time left. 20 seconds. Great down jab interrupt.
Aa,
Look at
vurdu.
God, finds the 4-2-1. Wall's right here. Wow.
Power crush to close out. And Chanel.
Bravo Chanel.
2-0 over Riot. Oh, is that the picture from last year?
Yeah, I think it might have been.
That was the team shot from last year, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Yo, good stuff to Chanel.
Yeah, back in. I mean, he made it to phase 2. Mission accomplished for him. Got to be a good feeling, especially for him. You know, when you see me graduate into the next phase of the tournament like that. There's always the conversation about, like, you know, where does Chanel fall into place in the bracket? Could you maybe see a scenario where Chanel does what he usually does and clears out the bracket a little bit for me? You know?
The classic DRX strategy, but right, yeah, like Chanel just looked so dominant during this set as well.
The key word to be comfortable. He just, I mean, he looked like he already had this matchup solid. And obviously, you know, he has a lot of Jhin experience as well.
Pretty popular character in Tekken 8, of course.
But even like on the player experience level, I mean, he just looked bad
Yes,
I love his up 2 usage. Rive tried to start countering that with the sidestep left ducks, but wasn't quite enough there.
Chainsaws gonna carry Chanel in the phase 2, but we'll check in with the other guys right now.
Hello, I am here with Chanel after his dominant
Bak sizlere gelene kadar
over
maçımı
Live.
göstereyim.
What a performance that was. I mean, just first up, how is he feeling?